So, you're about to interview for a role as a learning or instructional designer. Good on you! In this video, I outline 5 common questions you may be asked and outline what I would be looking for in an answer. Bianca Raby here, CEO of Opeda and hirer of many learning designers in my time. I also interviewed a lot during my career transition from teacher to EdTech consultant and eventually LD. So let's dive into the 5 common questions and my thoughts on the responses that I would be looking for. Question 1. What learning design methodology do you lean on the most and why? This is where you need to be prepared to drop some models, frameworks, or methodologies to explain your approach. To me, they all have their pros and cons. I'm more listening to hear why someone leans toward one over another and how they have seen this improve their designs. If you love ADDIE, then cool, tell them why. If you are more like me and into design thinking as a base framework, then be prepared to explain how it works for you. Caution though, some organisations are very wedded to a particular way, so research first. Make sure you know what model they use, and even if it's not your preferred, be ready to talk to it in a positive way. Question 2. How do you ensure that the learner is at the centre of the design process? I'm hoping this is a common question, but I'm actually just guessing on this one. It's one that I would ask for sure. The EdTech world is full of shiny distractions, and some LDs can get caught in the trap of using too many tools or elements in a course. Being learner-centred makes sure that you are always checking in on what the learners might want, not what is just fun for you to design with. So talk to how you assess the value of design elements in relation to the student experience you are designing for. That will go a long way. Question 3. How do you effectively co-design with subject matter experts? This question is all about how you work nicely in the playground. You need to cooperate to co-design, and it's fundamental to the success of all projects, and employers will be looking to see that you understand this. Have at least 2 examples up your sleeve here. One of a co-design relationship that was challenging, and one that was successful, in case they spin this question either way. Question 4. How do you measure course design success? An LD's job is not done as soon as the course is launched. Often we are in charge of analysing the learner data as well as collecting robust feedback through surveys and focus groups. This is another question that is good to have a real example ready for. A time where you collected data and this data drove a different, hopefully better, design decision. Question 5. Why do you want this job? Super straightforward and common for all job interviews, but sometimes overlooked. This is where you'll be exposed if you really haven't done your research on the organisation or thought much about your own career progression. Talk to your journey, love for education, and how this role will help you in your career. But don't be disingenuous. Interviewers will smell it if you're trying to suck up or don't really know what type of organisation you are applying for. Helpful? I hope so, and I'd love to hear if you've had some of these questions before, so drop your comments below if you feel called. If you want to be extra prepared for an LD interview, grab a copy of my book, Online Learning So You Want to Be a Learning Designer. It's got lots of information in there about the job. If you've enjoyed this video, please be sure to click like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell to be notified of new videos. Also, to better prepare, check out this video on learning design portfolios. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay awesome.